What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Steve Harvey, who seems to be reflecting on that viral hug with Michael B. Jordan, all happening in the wake of Jordan's very public breakup with Lori Harvey. We're talking about family rules, public scrutiny, and how Lori herself reacted to the whole situation. You won't want to miss these details. Next, we're taking a trip back to the intense days of the Chicago Bulls, where Michael Jordan wasn't just a player, he was a force of nature. We'll explore how Jordan once famously punched Steve Kerr and made it crystal clear that weakness simply had no place on his championship-winning team. Get ready for some hard-hitting insights into the mindset of a legend. Then, we shift our focus to the WNBA MVP race, where legends are in the making. WNBA icon Candace Parker is revisiting the Michael Jordan era to question the concept of voter fatigue, as A'ja Wilson and Napheesa Collier are locked in a fierce battle for the league's most coveted award. Is history repeating itself, and what does this mean for these incredible athletes? And finally, hold on to your hats, because a truly iconic piece of basketball history is up for grabs. Michael Jordan's signed Air Jordan VIIs, worn during that legendary closed eyes free throw, are hitting the Sotheby's auction block and are expected to fetch a staggering amount. This is your chance to own a relic from one of the greatest moments in sports. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss our full breakdown. Steve Harvey's family rules, the Michael B. Jordan edition. Steve Harvey is weighing in on the unique dynamics of his family when it comes to Lori Harvey's romantic life, and it's pure gold. In a recent appearance on the Pivot podcast, Harvey opened up about the challenges of navigating his daughter Lori's public relationships, especially after that viral moment where he shared a hug with Michael B. Jordan, fresh off Jordan's breakup with Lori. Harvey candidly admitted he has to be real careful, joking that Lori is always in my ass. About his interactions with her exes, he revealed a strict household rule: if someone is an ex to Lori, they're an ex to him, too, meaning he can't even acknowledge them anymore. He shared his perspective on Lori's dating life, calling her very smart and someone who has learned from her mistakes. Social media users have been buzzing about these reflections, especially considering the 11 million views the clip of Steve and Michael B. Jordan hugging has garnered. It's a fascinating look at a father's protective instincts and the complexities of dating in the public eye. But will this family dynamic have any ripple effects on public perception? Next, we're heading courtside to a legendary showdown that defined an era. Jordan's fierce mentality, no room for weakness. We're rewinding to the era of the Chicago Bulls dynasty, where Michael Jordan wasn't just the star player, he was the ultimate standard-bearer. This story delves into a legendary incident where Jordan, known for his unparalleled drive and competitiveness, physically confronted teammate Steve Kerr. The altercation, born from Jordan's zero-tolerance policy for anything less than maximum effort, sent a clear message throughout the team. Weakness had absolutely no place on the Chicago Bulls. It highlights Jordan's intense leadership style and the demanding environment he cultivated, which ultimately fueled their historic success. This wasn't just about winning games, it was about forging a championship mentality through sheer will and accountability. This competitive fire is still burning bright today, but in a different arena. We're heading to the WNBA to explore a heated MVP debate. Is voter fatigue costing WNBA stars their MVPs? In the thrilling WNBA MVP race between A'ja Wilson and Napheesa Collier, a crucial question is being raised by legend Candace Parker. Could voter fatigue be unfairly impacting the outcome? Parker, discussing the phenomenon on her podcast, Post Moves, drew parallels to eras dominated by Michael Jordan and LeBron James, where players arguably deserving of more MVP awards were overlooked as voters grew tired of seeing the same champions. She highlighted A'ja Wilson's statistically dominant season with the Las Vegas Aces, citing their league-leading performances in multiple categories. Simultaneously, she acknowledged Napheesa Collier's historic 50-40-90 season and her role in leading the Minnesota Lynx to the league's best record. Parker's concern is that voters might be subconsciously influenced by past accolades, potentially penalizing consistent greatness. As the discourse shifts and outlets lean towards Wilson, This discussion forces us to consider whether voters are truly judging the current season's merits or simply succumbing to the narrative of enough already. From legendary players to legendary footwear, we're about to talk about a sneaker that could break the bank. Get ready for the ultimate collector's item from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's iconic, closed-eyes Air Jordan VIIs hit the auction block. Prepare yourselves, sneakerheads and basketball fanatics, because a piece of pure NBA magic is going up for auction. Sotheby's is set to put Michael Jordan's signed Air Jordan VIIs, worn during his legendary, closed-eyes free throw against the New York Knicks in 1992, on the block. This iconic moment, where Jordan famously told Patrick Ewing he'd make the shot with his eyes closed and then did just that, is etched in basketball history. These game-worn sneakers, in their original hair colorway, are not only signed but also show clear signs of wear from that unforgettable night. With bids expected to reach between $400,000 and $600,000, these aren't just shoes. They're a tangible link to one of Michael Jordan's most audacious and celebrated plays. This follows a string of high-profile Jordan memorabilia auctions, including his Last Dance jersey that sold for a record-breaking $10.1 million. And that's just a taste of the incredible stories we've got for you today. Stick around for our lightning round recap and a huge call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We heard from Steve Harvey on family dating rules, got a look at Michael Jordan's legendary intensity. Candace Parker questioned WNBA MVP voter fatigue and saw Michael Jordan's iconic sneakers hit the auction block. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for more exclusive content, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you in the next one.